Happy summer, y'all. It is the day before June, so I needed to get my March progress video put up. So it tells you how long I am behind. You can see I got a couple of ADMech guys painted up. I finished this Guitar Marshall in the last video. He was just needing a little bit of work, and so I finished that up and call him done. He's still got kind of a sheen on him. I need to hit him again with the matte varnish. I did get the entire 10-man squad of infiltrators painted up. You can hear in the background my hoodlums shooting and shouting. I got all 3 of the kids home. So you can hear them running around. But these guys were fun. I tried to make them a little darker just because they are infiltrators. You know, of course the infiltrator alpha has to be extra. He's got his little computer screen and everything. I hear those kids are hooting and hollering downstairs. But they worked out great. There's things I could do better on them. But you know, these are for an actual playing army, so I'm not putting a whole bunch of work into them, mainly because for the ADMech, I had all these little fiddly bits that stick off, like this sensor slash exhaust pipe, the taser goad, the antenna, the thing. As I reach and move the models around on the table, especially these antenna, pop off. I mean, they just snap. My Iron Striders, almost all of their antennas are gone just because they are so high up on the model and fiddly that they have popped off a lot. And some of them I've noticed when they pop off and bring them home and super glue them on so that the whatchamajiggle has the antenna has a big blob of super glue on the bottom holding it on. But some of them I haven't noticed till I got back, and I have no idea where it's gotten off to. I did paint up the Stilty Boy. Which is a pretty cool model. He's only played in 1 game, and he did some wounds the one time I remember to shoot with him, because I put him where he was kind of in cover and all this other fun stuff, and the main function of the cover was to make me forget he was on the table. But he put some wounds on a dude in Gravis armor, so that was very nice. I gave him the anti-infantry rifle because I've got enough anti-tank in my army with the Cataphrone destroyers, which I don't have the breachers built up yet. I haven't even bought them, honestly, because I don't. Those were such a fiddly kit. I don't feel like building another whole new kit of them. I need to see if I can find the grav guns instead of the plasma ones. I've been working on the Tech Priest Manipulus. These things have this one I'm spending a little more time on just because he's a character model and his detail is fun looking. You know, I did like the little moonshine thing here on his back. I need to paint up the frame that's on him, the wires that connect here, the wire on his arm, kind of this wire. I need to go back through and touch up some of the black stuff. His hands here and his face needs some working on, and all the little fiddly details just need more work, and so that's what needs to be done. I've also started building a dune crawler. Got all the base coats airbrushed down, and just need to remember if I used a brown wash for the vehicles or a black wash, because I can't tell just by looking. But you know, I'm working on it. I'm going through my backlog of videos to see if I have it. If I mentioned it in there, write your recipes down if you're doing specific stuff. But kept these guys off the thing. I've got the commander and the servitor with the machine guns, and I've got the down ramp and the driving fins already painted up, ready to get put on there for the wash and the detailing. But but that's kind of what I've gotten painted over the last 3 months. I got very little done painted the whole month of May due to severe interior home renovations. We had the kitchen pulled all the way down to the stud walls, and then new drywall, new cabinets, new flooring, new appliances, new lighting, all installed over a period of about, the whole month of May. And we got the laundry room and the downstairs bathroom and a couple other things done down there as well the previous month. And so there's just been so much dust in the air that I just stopped painting. And now I need to go back and dust off the models. Like this I took a brush and dusted off all the surfaces and gave it a thorough cleaning before I started airbrushing it. Just because, I mean, there was just so much dust. But way back in March, I actually got to go to Adepticon, which was a first time for me, which was a lot of fun. I bought a lot of stuff. You know, I went to the GW bin and bought Angry Priest from Necromunda. You know, Clovis the Redeemer and Dinkin Malakav. I don't know what it is. I'm always just a sucker for the religious zealots. You know, I am a religious person myself, and just religious zealotry I just find amusing, I guess, just because, especially as in the faith that I'm in, it's really should be about helping people and not burning them at the stake, but people forget that a lot. I also got the Black Talons. I enjoyed the Warhammer Plus series for the Black Talons, and I'm going to use these. I'm going to try non-metallic metal gold on these guys here, not on the Fishwife, but for the 4 main characters that were Stormcast. There we go. That's what they're called. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I've never done any non-metallic metal, and I want to kind of try it out there and see if I can do it on these guys, and then try it on Trajan Valoris, and then maybe try it on Rogaldorn, the Horus Heresy model, the big resin Forge World one. We'll see how that goes. But I got these at Adepticon along with the Necromunda, and I got 2 metal Imperial Guard models, Straken and Sly Marlborough. Not Sly Marlborough, may have been Sly. But bought those for my son for his Imperial Guard army. Picked up this model, Sir Percival, from Big Child Creatives. It's a really big resin piece. You know, thanks for your support. Yeah, well, you're welcome, Anime Babe. But you can see all the resin pieces. So that one will be a challenging build, much less a challenging paint. Because I looked at them and looked through all the stuff that it's going to take to build these guys up, and there's not really sub-assemblies you can go for, so you got to build it all up and then paint it all together. But Percival looks like a fun model. Again, religious zealotry, flaming hammer, so kind of sticking with the theme there. I also got Valeria, the Light of the Dark Sun. This one, I'm glad I looked at the model really carefully before I started trimming or building or anything, because the mace here is actually in 3 pieces. One is the hand that goes to the arm. The other is the head of the mace that attaches to the middle shaft, which is attached to her hair. It looks just like a resin channel that would be difficult to clean up, but it is in fact the shaft for the big mace there. So again, religious zealotry. This one might be a fun one to try some more non-metallic metal on. I don't know why I'm interested in it. I guess it's a technique that's out there. It's one that I would like to try and want to see if I can do it. But you know, we'll have to find out. And so again, in the continued theme, 4 of the models that I got at Adepticon were religion themed. This is a saint carrying a relic of, you know, some dude's jawbone, and again she's got the stigmata on her hands and she's crying tears of blood, so of course she is enraptured with her thing. But this model looks really cool. You know, as these big chunky pieces of resin, it'll be a nice big bust to paint up And I'm actually excited for that one. That one will be fun. And it can be a nice relaxing paint and give me a chance to work on my skin tones for the poor lady carrying around Uncle Cletus's jawbone. Got a few more in the mail. These are Kingdom Death. Usagi, yeah, the Lord, let's see, Lord's Run Titus, and then the Death High Necromancer, which will go into the giant box of unbuilt and unpainted Kingdom Death models. But had a lot of fun at Adepticon. Got to hang out with some people who were really good painters. Got to meet some guys who were Golden Demon and Slayer Sword winners, and that was exciting. But now we're into summer, and while the kids are playing, I think I'm going to be able to get a little bit of modeling done. And now that the kitchen is done, I don't have to worry about excess dirt and dust getting up into all this stuff. Because I mean, there was a heavy layer of dust on everything. I mean, you didn't realize how dusty things got. I mean, I cleaned off this desk, and there's still, like, I'll move something and I realize I didn't move it while I was cleaning, and there's still dust there. Or when I go and move something else in my office, I mean, you can, it's like the flash shadows from nuclear explosions. It's pretty bad. There's just all these things. Yeah, I've been watching Fallout too, so you just don't at me. But anyway, I've got all these things to finish up. I've got a set of 10 Teroxy sterilizers to build up for my ADMech Crusade army, which has been doing pretty good. I mean, we don't win every game. I think I'm still, if I win a game, it's always on victory points and never because I wiped the other guy. The last game was a fun one. I killed a Brutalis Dreadnought with a Skitarii Alpha. He threw his shoe into the the coolant intake and managed to blow out the last HP for that guy. But anyway, I got more than my fair share of stuff to get done. You know, I still like to make these videos because they make me sit and think about what all I bought versus what all I've got painted. And honestly, for this year, that's 10, 11, 12, maybe 13 and 14 painted up. And probably a little bit more, especially since I went to Adepticon, a little bit more than that purchased. But still, you know, it's on a general trend going down with models and things. I've managed to not buy a lot of things, even though I've been tempted. I gave the last Limbo Division offer a complete and utter pass. I just skipped by it just because I couldn't get in the. I don't know, it was like necro mechanical things, and it just was not my cup of tea. Anyway, I hope you guys are having fun. Let me know if you like any of these guys, or if you've been working on anything. Let me know anything. I guess just say hey. Let me know that somebody watched this. I'll talk at you later. Adios.